In this tutorial, I want to take 3 different compositing, looking on them and disassemble, see what layers was using and how I created them. In the next tutorial, we also take this compositing and going step per step to recreate this look. So let's look first on one compositing, and you notice right here we have a background. And first, when I look on a compositing, obviously it is jump in and no little boy likely can assemble the killer robot, or it will be very dangerous for us. But right here, for example, the boy who building a robot, what I'm looking is some details, obviously sparks around compositing. We also have this shop kind of backdrop. The robot, it's a CG render. Also, I'm looking for the fog, place it, some sparks on the background. Okay, you can see some pieces how they assemble. So if we look right here in Photoshop with that kind of flatten out without folder, so we can see all of the layers. You can see we have some backdrop right on the back, so we can actually go and look. So right here, this we have our backdrop, and it's from Adobe stock backdrop, which is I selected because all of this kind of nice background with a warehouse look. Okay, so next what we can look on this, we obviously what did it add additional smoke. Okay, except this one, this will be our shadows. This is layers, it's post-process what creating this kind of frame. I'll look on this frame in a second, and you can see right here we also have our model kind of enable, and this is our robot. Notice I mask out a little bit below due to this frame that we're going to create afterwards. So you can see it's kind of overlay the frames. These pieces right here in the middle, they are separate pieces, and the reason why putting them due to this okay, let me look right here. Okay, we'll go disable those layers. You can see these pieces up front, we need them so we can kind of hide some effect. Okay, so let me unlock this, hide some of these pieces, and you can see right here, for example, boy stating the letters cut off, so we can extend, but idea was to creating more clutter around him. So and this is the reason why we add some of those pieces right here, so we can create closer look to the boy. Obviously we add some sparks, add a little bit more pieces, create this clutter, add a smoke, just add a little bit more smoke around. You start layering. So overall we kind of look on this and we start creating all of these effects around the boy. So next, of course, we can make them together, assemble, creating this frame. However, frame we still have some pieces come up, so we need mask them. Can go just enable that mask, add more and more details, and color correct it to this. So also a couple things what I like to do in the images when you assemble, I like to place it some of my name, and normally I do put it on the side, but it's easier to remove, and it just keeping, you know, just for myself also look nice when you integrate it inside photo without kind of big noticing. So again, this is kind of series of the compositing. So right here he's assembling, and it's about 9-10 different images going on the story on this. But so here he's there up front, and right here he walking with him to the school actually. But again, you'll notice as assemble, now you can look on some pieces, and we can again see like flare. It is right here we have it, our flare effects, just to add kind of let us blend image together. Also I have this reference image, and when we start working this, I'll explain why using this reference image for what we're going to do. So you can see right here we have it glowing on the camera, add more smoke and fog, and this way we kind of edit. So right here we have our boy. You can see the shadows added where he's standing. And again, because we're using layers, we want to add some fog up front. We want to add some behind, kind of separating models. As well, you know, we have it our robot, so we want to add some of these fogs around him. There's our robot. Okay, and we have some matching with right here. So we have it also right here, a robot, and we have this edge cut off. The edge done in Photoshop in Filter Forge, so we can add these borders. And one thing what I like to do right here, you can see sometimes part of the robot, same like right here, coming out of this frame. So it's let us keeping focus on this, but at the same time give it this three-dimensional effect when it's a robot kind of stepping out of the frame. Same like you can see some of his feet, or right here you can see some effect kind of coming out of the frame. So as well, it just help kind of bring more interesting. We still notice its type of illustrations, but same things, you know, robot can stay out. So in this one, same things. What I did, embedded, for example, you can put your name on a side somewhere hiding beside if you put a bigger one. But what I noticed many times when you give it illustrations to the magazines or other publish, they ask you to remove any logos, any kind of name in other ones. But embedding this way, it'll also become part of your art. So you kind of still have it there, but without copywriting, without affecting image with logos or name. So same right here, for example, this is a little bit more obvious. So if I do, I probably will scale down and make it a little bit less visible like this. But again, this is part of the image. Now it's kind of spray paint. You don't need to do. So the same right here, we have this image was created. You can see same things. We have it, some of the background which is created. Again, layers of the fog, shadows, small, short shadows by the feet. We have a model of the boy. The nice things about compositing, because in one version he was a little bit taller, and when I start comparing, I'm like, no, you know, he maybe was a little bit bigger here, so I need to shrink him down. It's much easier, so just applied, change his size. That was very easy. Okay, we also have all this debris by the foot, because when he walk on a concrete, you can see right here we have some effect. Again, we have the reference image, and you can see in reference actually he was taller, so shrink him down. And also a little bit adjust this color corrected to match overall tone, because for example this robot without color correction, he was a little bit more contrast in blues. It kind of blend him in. As well with the boy, same way. You can see it's kind of matching contrast and colors together. But so overall you look on these images and you can start disassemble them, kind of working and see how they put it together, what images, how people work and what details they add. Again, we're going to start working on this image, going to step per step, see how it was added, what shadows, fogs, and all this other stuff. And if you're purchasing these tutorials, the bonus pack will include elements, some of the flares will include fog and other elements, so you can use them as well. As well, the models in the sceneries and many other ones, elements will be included, so you can play around and experiment creating your own artwork. Of course, I will have some backgrounds, except if background like right here was licensed from Adobe stock by the legal, they cannot be included, but I will provide plenty of other backgrounds. You can use it for your artwork.